Down.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
Eight.
They snap it to Newton. They will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
The Rams' 13-yard line.
What's that? 180.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Hey, 20.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 5-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Mike, check, 59. Listen.
To throw is gone. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Hey, watch that. Check.
Now Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. And all the way up to the 49. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
He's checking. Crash.
Now Gauntl will hand this one to Gurley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Luke Kuechly, the all-pro linebacker, in on the stop. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Hey, lift.
Here's Gauntl. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. That was close to a big play, and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Gauntl. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Pass intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. 3rd and long. It's Newton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Michael Pilardi now, standing just about on his own goal line. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here's Jackson. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And now hang on here. The door, can you hear it? It's a little open.
Is that the squeaky hinges that I'm hearing right now? Yeah, the door.
Is that too high pitch?
No, not at all. The door is open a little bit. It's almost like when you told those horror stories on the camping trip, right? And now, look out.
Yeah.
We got a little bit different look on the game at this point.
Big momentum swing here in the 4th on the punt fumble. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And right side caught Hogan. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Newton. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Throwing on second down. Newton. This is caught.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Great.
Panthers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Check four.
Try to power it in with Arma. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Leads to second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. Ready. 58, come on. Ricky. Alert three. Deuce. Express.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that. We're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So the LA Rams with a victory here. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's